Mhm. There we go. What's up, everybody? This is Bryson Fowler, Boss Talks on the Rooftop, and we are live. We are doing Cigar versus today. So I got my boy Chris for more. Uh, a couple playbacks in the background. So anyway, let's roll that back. So I have Mr. Christopher Moore Odom here with us today, Cigar Sommelier. We are doing a versus battle. Doing a versus battle with My Father's Blue versus My Father's the Judge. Now, My Father's the Judge, Cigar of the Year 2024, 2016, and My Father's the Blue Cigar of the Year 2025 of Cigar Aficionado. So we're going to put them to the test, see what the difference is. As far as flavors, I'm going to be trying I'm going to be looking over the blue. Which camera is that? So I got My Father's the Blue. And we're going to versus battle My Father's the Judge versus the Blue. Now, if anybody knows that the flavor profile, right? Chris, hold yours up again. Which camera? There we go. And that's going to be the thumbnail shot. So anyway, so guys, few specs, few things here. So if you are impartial or familiar with the blue, you know they released in Honduran. There's a Honduran wrapper, Honduran filler to it that gives it a different, sweeter profile, I'll say, um, versus the Ecuadorian and Nicaraguan profile of the Judge. Both have a mixed blend of Nicaraguan in it to give it that sweeter flavor palette to it. But, what do I know? I'm not the resident expert. I got my guy on. What's good, man?
What's good? What's good?
What's good, man? What's popping? You gotta interrupt me when I start talking too long.
Hey man, I'm just a guest on. I'm just a guest on your show, man.
Right, you're not just a guest. You're running things around there. You're over there doing. You guys don't know. Mr. Chris Rodham is the manager at Cigars on 35. He's a experienced curator of multiple things having to do with cigars and fashion. So if you haven't tapped in, tune in, check in with him, keep up with him. He's doing big things in the DFW area and the Atlanta um, metropolitan area of Georgia. So yeah, man, talk to me. What you like your stogie with today?
You said what I'm what?
What are you lighting your stogie with today?
Man, I got this Visul, uh, which what we sell. It's owned by the owners of the shop that I manage. Visul products. I have a double flame um torch, pretty much,
Mm,
but I barely use the fire on the torch. It's like
yeah,
that invisible heat
yeah.
that we just go around it. I never put my cigar directly in that flame.
Right. So what I'm using is my single flame torch from Kingpin Luxury, so by made by me. So guys, you can pick up your Kingpin Luxury torch at kingpinluxury.com, or you can go to several different lounges throughout the DFW Metroplex at LG Cigar Lounge, Pendulum Cigar Lounge, Gilded Age Cigar Lounge, all five of them Fuegos, and who am I missing? I got tobacco cabana over here in Cedar Hill. You can pick up your Kingpin Luxury torch or go online, like I said, at kingpinluxury.com and pick you up one of these hoodies. These hoodies are nice. They'll send it right out to you. So I like to do a single flame. I'm more controlled, more precision, more precise. And a lot of people are like, I want to use the dual flame actions, like, but you gotta take your time. What's the rush?
That's a fact.
You know. And I just started learning this aerating technique, right? My boy Tommy Black put me on the aerating technique. He was doing a fan motion, like if you guys can see a fan motion. And my man Don Andreas, he turned me on to doing a rotation, right, to let it cool a little bit. And like he told me to blow, you're gonna
Well,
see combustion rate.
what it's
Talk to
doing is, I mean, it's acting as if you're blowing. It's just you're just winding it and trying to get it to even out.
me.
Because instead of lighting it the whole way, you can actually like blow on it or pause, big pause.
No diddy, no diddy.
Anyways,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but you can blow it or you can just kind of like aerate it, and then just bringing oxygen to it, in a more controlled, slower fashion instead of putting direct heat on it.
Right.
I mean, it's almost like starting a fire. Like,
Yeah.
you get that wood, you kind of blow on it, or you fanning it, and
Right.
that's what's getting it started. Is just that extra oxygen going to the um, cigar.
Right. Right. So that's what uh Tom Black turned me on to it, and then I met with Don Andres at Mature Legacies Cut and Light and Smoking Jacket this past Saturday, and he was like, "Yeah, Tommy was doing a fan technique, like he was fanning it, and then Don Andres was like, no, you want to rotate like this. I'm like, this is more sophisticated, right? This is like more sedity, right?
Mhm.
This thing instead of fanning. But I like the fanning technique a little bit. Like it felt a little more manly to me than to do
And then
this.
and then sometimes when your cigars is starting to kind of burn uneven, you can kind
Mm.
of do that, and it brings a little oxygen. It kind of sometimes it'll level it out.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. So that's why I was like, okay, well, I don't know everything, so I'm around people that know a little bit more than me, so I can appreciate uh, the the tutelage, right? Because we don't know everything, and people that spend their life into this industry, I tend to gravitate toward their knowledge base versus mine, right? Leading up to your own understanding, right, 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 right. So, but anyway,
And you always want to be in rooms where you can learn, man. You don't want to be the smartest person in every room. That means you're not growing.
most def, most definitely, man. Trying trying to make sure we can maintain the main things around here, around these parts. And I'm trying to make sure we're going live on Instagram. So, guys, check us out live on Instagram and IG at Kingpin Luxury KP Lux. Go to TikTok, RFNS 56, or type in Kingpin Luxury on Kingpin on TikTok. The TikTok. Shout out to people on the TikTok. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? And shout out to those of you on YouTube at Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Joining us live. We're doing a cigar versus My Father's Blue versus the Judge. So I started off saying that I already expected the sweet taste of the blue, right? It has a more smoother palate to me. It's not as I want to say strong or bold in flavor, but it's more like sweet and subtle. Like still a smooth cigar, but I'm still gravitating toward the Judge in my retrospect, in my thinking. I think you muted.
Tell me this: do you believe that um, as you change in size, it changes the flavor? Do you experience that?
Yeah, because of like how they actually set the blends for the combustion, right? You get a different airflow, get a different draw, different pull. So I tend to want to learn what was the intent. How was the cigar intended to be enjoyed? Is it supposed to be like a long smoke, or is it supposed to be a short smoke break? So I've often heard blenders say like, "Hey, we blended a certain size uh, for this particular experience." Your thoughts?
It may just be me. That mud.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Those of you joining us on TikTok, welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a versus on my father's the blue versus my father's the judge. I have my guy Christopher Moore Odom here. He's a cigar sommelier. Uh, say what's up, Chris.
What's good?
Okay. I had to make sure you was back. Guys, we've been having technical difficulties. Either he can hear me and I can't hear him, or we can't hear each other. So we've been doing this thing where we're going merry-go-round, and we appreciate you guys tuning in and locking in with us. Um, what are your thoughts on the size? Because like, does the size matter? Does size matter? Right? Does size matter? Pause. Does size truly fucking matter? Why are people calling me during this thing? So, thoughts?
um, no, I do. Cause I only asked that because I'm smoking the Toro Fino,
Mm-hmm.
um, and the one that actually won the cigar of the year is the um what was that
It was Robusto.
no, it was a what's that little short one? I forgot what it's called, like the Robusto Gordo or
Yeah, Robusto Gordo. I believe like we can verify that, but it was the short one.
it was a short one.
Yeah, it was the short one. It wasn't. It
Um,
wasn't. It wasn't a 6 inch. So,
um,
because
and
I'm smoking, the Turo, the 6x54. Um, but it also turned around and won at a bigger size as well. So it won I think twice because I remember it's
the judge
2000.
won twice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember it won twice.
okay.
So my thing is, why are we talking about the size, right? Like if we're gonna say it's the blend, say it's the blend for me. Like your 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 your
Well,
recipe.
well, well, well. To your point, that would be why the size matters
Mm,
because it won in the. I cannot think about that size right now. I forgot what they call it, but it's like a little stubby.
yeah,
Um,
the nub.
um, it won in that size, so it didn't win in the Toro. It didn't win in the Robusto. It didn't win in. So that would, to your point, be a reason why size does change the flavor profile, which I do believe because you get more or less wrapper with each blend and each size. So
So it was the Grand Robusto in
Grand
2020.
Robusto, that's the
Yeah.
one. I'm like,
So,
geez,
guys,
Louise.
Grand Robusto won 2024. My Father's the Judge. Grand Robusto won 2024, and out of the um, magazine Cigar Aficionado, and it's a 5 inch 60 ring gauge, so 5x60.
Yeah,
Uh, Dark oily Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. So those of you that pay attention to me, a Sumatra wrapper is more my palate, my flavor. So that's why I really liked it. But also the Sumatra wrapper is an expensive wrapper, no matter who you get it from, right? And I think there's only a few farms that actually produce it properly. But anyway, I digress. Size does matter, right? In this
yeah.
world. But also mind you, just like dealing with people, how big can you take? Like how much can you handle, right? No, like some people like big women, some people like skinny women, right? It's all on your preference of the palate. So cigars. So it's the same with cigars. So do you like your cigars to last you a little longer? Do you like cigars for a little quick smoke break? What I'm not gonna do is y'all not gonna get me on camera talking about how big do you like your cigars? Do you like it long or do you like it short? I'm not doing that. We're not
Yeah.
going there.
I, you, you know, for one, anything over 50, 56, really a 50, really a 52.
Hmm. Really a 52.
Like I don't see how somebody can, them 70s,
Yeah.
660s.
Yeah.
I'm just
That
like
that shit is diabolical, bro.
that. That's you. And it's
I,
nothing wrong. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. People smoke what they smoke, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just for me. It's just, yeah.
I mean, and for most of the times, like
And then just pause before I pause. The mouthfeel, like it's just it don't it's like when you smoking, you want to be comfortable, like you want to.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
um, that's important to me. Like,
guys, I'm not mature enough to tell y'all, like, hey, see, my man Chris, he's mature enough to tell you, I'm a fat kid over here. Like, yo, that's too much to be putting in your mouth like that. Like, stop that. You
I
see,
I I I wouldn't say that because some people are cool with that. You know, some people got big mouths. I
hey,
just don't. I say,
I just hate,
bruh, bruh.
bro.
I sell Super Toros and you know, 770s and bruh, I sell these cigars and they probably sell the most. So I wouldn't say smoke what you want to smoke.
Yeah, smoke what you want to smoke. I'm still gonna laugh and talk about you. I don't care. I'm gonna have good fun in it. You know what I'm saying? No, no issues. I keep dumping my ass off, bro. But it's burning real good. For you cigar nerds, look at the burn rate, the burn lines, and for you fat ash nerds, look at the rate, the cigar line. Right, right. So we're doing a versus. He's got the judge going. I have the blue going. So this here is a versus battle, right? So we're discussing between sizes, between profiles. Do the ingredients matter? Yes. Um, Stogie P, what's up, baby? On YouTube, my father blue all the way. Okay, we got a my father blue all the way in from the comment section. That's one. Anybody else want to jump in and chime in their go to? Feel free because we're all ears, man. This is a cigar platform for you to get your stuff off, right? Without being too crude in my comments. So yeah,
You know, the judge. It starts off so it's very peppery. It seems very full in body. Um, but then as you guys see where I am in the cigar. I'm uh, just about getting ready to enter the second third of the
mhm,
cigar, and it has mellowed. It has mellowed out a lot, and I feel like it has turned more into a medium rather than because it's just a full. What is this, full body or
mhm.
medium?
Medium to full.
Medium full. I feel like it's more medium towards the middle
Mm,
where I'm getting
mm.
in body and strength.
Okay. For me, the blue right now is still smooth with a little sweet taste to it. Has a lingering pepper, right? It has a lingering pepper, and then I'm coming into that second third where I'm starting to taste that salt. I'm starting to get a salt feeling from it. So you know how you got chocolate covered nuts, right? Pause. They have the sweet, but there's a salty aftertaste to it, right? You start out with that sweet note, and then you have that salty flavor to it.
Hmm.
That's what I'm getting right now. Um, those of you joining us on TikTok, we're doing a versus battle. My father's blue versus my father's the judge. So they have Cigar Aficionados 2024 versus 2025 Cigar of the Year. awarded by Cigar Aficionado. Those of you that don't know what Cigar Aficionado is, it's one of the biggest magazines or publications in the cigar industry. So it's kind of a big deal. One of the big deals, right? Um, but it's also we're talking about a difference of size because the ingredients don't change, but the recipe does change on how you cook it, right? So if you're cooking for a small family of four, you're not going to use the same amount of ingredients for a a gala, or at least I would hope you wouldn't. If you're trying to feed everybody, right? So if you're trying to feed a small family of four, you're going to use a limited amount of ingredients to produce that meal. If you're trying to feed a gala and you're catering a gala, you're going to use more of the ingredients to feed the masses. So we're looking at how different sizes affect the smoke, right? So the Grand Robusto for the judge was 2024, and the blue, which I forgot which one was the blue. Right, I was rolling, man. I was good. Toro Gordo was go figure. So the Toro Gordo is uh is Cigar Aficionado's 2025. Go figure. Hmm. So guys, there you have it. It's definitely a size, and the blue has a Connecticut broadleaf instead of a Sumatra leaf versus. So I'm biased towards the judge at this point, but like for me, the blue is nice, right? The blue is nice, but I would still revert back to the judge for me. But that's just my palate. So I figure, Chris, I would figure the blue would be your cup of tea versus the judge.
Man, you know what? It's been a minute since I revisited Judge, especially in this size.
Mm.
And I'm like, dang, why did I abandon the Judge like that? I don't know,
You
cause
probably smoking too much of it.
it's doing my palate pretty well. But
Yeah.
I'm pairing it with a cortado. Um, and for those who don't know, I'm a coffee nerd as well. But for those who don't know what a cortado is, it's 2 shots of espresso with about uh 2 ounces of milk.
Mm.
So it's a pretty strong, just a little milk just to kind of dilute it a little bit and a little foam on top of that. But yeah,
Mm.
but this cigar is it's complex. It's like I said, it started out spicy, nutty, woody. Now it has is come to like a I've gotten a creamy note from it as I've come to this second, third. You still get a little white pepper,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not as heavy as see me trying to hold on to the to the ash. I can ash myself. I knew it was gonna happen. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, it has transitioned very well. Um, but yeah, it's I'm enjoying it. Again, I don't know why I Oh no, I've been more in a boutique phase. Been trying a lot of different boutique brands and
Mm.
a lot of sleeper sticks. I've been trying and been going to. So uh, I guess that's why I kind of forgot about the judge a little bit. I don't think I
Eh,
ever forgot about it, but I just hadn't smoked it in a while.
it's one of those for me, like right for me. I'm in the same space. Like I never abandoned the judge, but I put it in my special occasion box because it's that good to me. Like the the Oliva Melania V series. That's a special occasion box to me because I it's so delicious to me. So the judge, I'm like, man, I don't want to overdo the judge, and now I don't want to rock with it. But I'm able to just go into my boutique brands and really understand because like there's certain cigars that I thoroughly enjoy that I do not want to overindulge in, if that makes sense. And that's what the judge is to me. Chris, I feel like you froze. Anybody else have anything like that where you don't want to overindulge into something because too much of a good thing could be a bad thing for you, right? For me, that's kind of why I took a step back from. I never took a step back. I just sat it down, right? I put it over here in a nice box over this way. So I think we lost Chris, so we'll see if he chimes back in. I'll bring him back up. Um, so for me, the blue with this Connecticut broadleaf, it is very delicious. Like this for me, I'm still a judge guy. Let's see if we can bring Chris back up. You're back. You're back. We still can't hear you. It's here. So yeah, so we're still I was good, Black. How you doing, baby? So those of you that just joined us, we're doing a cigar versus blue versus the judge. Cigar aficionados 2024 cigar of the year. The judge, which was a Grand Robusto versus the Grand Toro cigar. My father's the blue. Um, we're still trying to see if we can get Chris's audio to come back in. Uh, and see if we'll work that out. But we have Mr. Christopher Odom on set with us, and he's hanging out with us. He's gonna kick it with us. Where he's indulging in the judge, I'm indulging in the blue, and that is the verses that we have going on. So uh, we're guys, this is live, right? No edits, no cuts, no nuts, no butts, right? So you guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Hit like, subscribe, share the channel, share the page. Those of you that's on Facebook, Kingpin Luxury Accessories. Those of you that's on Instagram, Kingpin Luxury, KP Lux. Uh, like, subscribe, share. And those of us joining us on YouTube, Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Boss Talks on the Rooftop is the channel that we are um, managing all of our cigar content on. So guys, go like, subscribe, comment, get in the comments, beat up the comments, tell me what you think. The judge versus the blue. Um, and we're doing cigar reviews. We'll be doing cigar reviews every Monday going forward. Maybe we'll get our technical difficulties situated at some point. I promise. Um, so yeah. Anyway, So, what are your thoughts, chat? Turn me up, chat. Turn me up. Ain't that what they say? Turn me up, chat. What are your thoughts on going with the blue versus the judge? Again, my personal preference, mine. So is the judge. The blue is cool. The blue is cool. It burns great. It burns. It's a great smoke. Um, but my palate is particular to the judge, right? Uh, Fantasies, yeah, yeah. It is a great. It's a great. Which one? Which one do you prefer though? I'm smoking the blue, right? The blue here. Got that light rolling on that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Right. So we got the blue here, and my man Chris is smoking on the judge. And so the versus battle is: which one do you prefer, the judge, or do you prefer the blue? So for me, is hands down is going to be the judge. So that's what I have for me, my palette, me and mine. That's where I'm at. Guys, remember, send likes, send shares, send gifts. I love gifts on TikTok. Those of you on TikTok, um, continue to support the channel. Continue to you know, give us kudos and say what's up. And those on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, beat up in the comments. If hey, I don't know what I'm talking about, cool, educate me. If you agree, right, then give me a shout out. Say, hey man, I agree with you. I'm more partial to the judge. Now the blue is a good stick. And like 1A, 1B. 1A, 1B. So for me, it's the judge is 1A and blue is 1B, right? As you can see, I haven't put it down, right? I'm in the midst of my talking and going about and navigating through the page. Stogie P. So Stogie P, some of my other favorite sticks is the Melania by Oliva, Melania V series by Oliva, and then my absolute like hands down go to is the Conception by Definition Cigars. That is my jam, and then pretty much Luciano's new The Machinist, what he just released last year, last 2025 at PCA in March. So I have quite a bit of different cigars. Oh, and another mainstay of mine is my friends near and dear to me is Belmachi's Sumatra. Uh, Now, those of you that don't know Belmachi is he's a newer brand. He's a boutique brand that he's West Moroccan, but he deals in Nicaraguan tobacco. So the Belmachi Sumatra is a Nicaraguan blend that I hold near and dear to my heart. So shout outs to Sam Falaki at Belmachi Cigars. Uh, yeah, I've tried the definition of Neo. Um, Jay puts out such good fire, bro. And that's one thing about that man. He's flavor forward. And when I heard him say that on the interview, you can check out his interview on Boss Talks um, on the channel. Like, subscribe, share the page. But he was talking to my guy Chevalier, and he was like, "Yeah, we go for flavor. I'm more flavor forward than anything," and that explains why he releases such great masterpieces, right? Because he's more of a flavor guy. He's not big on smoke, big on this, and this. Flavor. What's the flavor that we're getting? are we going to give this same kind of experience? Are we going to get a different experience? He wants you to take your time with his creations, and I can appreciate that. Now, this ain't a this ain't a big thing about Jay, but I was asked a question in the YouTube comments, so I'm answering, right? So, guys, I'm looking at the comments, I'm answering. So I got it set up to where I can see you and talk to you. So, yeah, that's one of those things for me. But also, again, I am. We're doing a versus with my father's blue versus the judge. For me, I'm going with the judge. Like I'm reviewing the blue. It has a smoke. It has a sweet flavor with a salty um, pepper palate to it. Now that I've cleared the first third, going into the second third, um, the pepper lights up when you're going. Ooh, hold on, baby. Yeah. See, that's what I love about this. I can be knowing what I'm talking about, and then I'm re-engaging with another flavor that's going through my sinuses, right? Y'all go check out Cigars with M. Uh, so Cigars with M is by Michelle Merkelson, excuse me, and she is magnificent. She just put out a post talking about taste memory. If you don't know what taste memory is, about whenever your sinuses and your senses get engaged with a taste memory, it takes you back to um, a different kind of, I don't know how to say it. Go check out the post, because I'm not going to do it justice. I'm be honest, because I just saw it and it clicked with me. Don't sleep on that blue. That dark cocoa did sneak up on me. Stogie P, it did sneak up on me. The dark cocoa did sneak up on me. That's why I'm like, oh my, all right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got our boy Chris back in the building, guys. Ladies and
Man,
gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen,
we're back.
we're back. And we're back. Um, EJ, what's good, family? Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and accept you in this thing. Go ahead. I don't mind people joining on the TikTok. If you want to join in on the TikTok, join in on the TikTok. I'm accepting new guests. So yeah.
Hello, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, how are you?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good, my brother. You know, it is a very, very, very nice pleasure to meet you, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Ibrahim. I'm Ibrahim. I'm from Gambia, bro. What about you?
Yeah. From Dallas, Texas, bro. Damn, we lost him that quick. Damn, that's crazy. We lost him that quick. Hey guys, like, look, this is a cigar smoking channel. Like, if you guys like, I don't know. Hit me in the comments. Hit me up on TikTok, Kingpin Luxury. Like, guys, we are doing cigar reviews, and we're doing a battle versus. Um, we're doing the battle versus my father's the judge versus my father's the blue. So it's like, if it's us versus them, who you think gonna win, right? But it's you versus you, right? So Great sticks, and for you cigar nerds that want to see how it's burning phenomenally. Look at that burn rate. Look at the oils. Let's see if that camera zoom in on that. And then we got it like that. Right. So the blue has snuck up on me in this second third for the dark cocoa. Still lingering pepper though. Still lingering pepper, but it's still so smooth. And then the smoke itself, it like look at it. The smoke got waves in it. Right? The smoke is look at the waves. Look at the waves, bro. Look at the waves, big dog. So yeah. We've been at here. We're rocking with it. And we're rocking with it, and we're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? This is the verses. This is cigar reviews. We're doing these every Monday, right? So every Monday, around 10:30, 11 a.m., we're gonna be doing these cigar reviews and verses. So this is verses number one, cigar versus My Father's Blue versus My Father's Judge. So stay tuned. I'll probably announce. Well, I'm not even gonna announce it because I don't want y'all in my business like that. I don't want you in my business like that, but I do want you to tune in. So we'll be having these reviews going um, throughout the entire year, every Monday, guys. Monday morning, tune in, lock in, check in. Um, I believe we have Boss Talks in Bourbons live tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So Boss Talks in Bourbons live tomorrow, Tuesday. Check in, lock in, tune in, right? So shout out to our guests who actually join in, and shout out to everybody that actually uh, come through. So appreciate you. So anybody on the TikTok, follow the TikTok, share the live, join the live, say what's up, say hi. Shout out to Stowe on TikTok and on Instagram. I can't see nothing on Instagram. Let me switch over and see what we got on Instagram. All the people, we gonna burn some ants, gonna burn some bugs. But yeah, anyway. So guys, thank you for joining on TikTok. Thank you for joining on YouTube. I'm here until I finish this goddamn cigar. Right? So oh man. So we're in the second third of the blue, and that dark cocoa is really making its presence known, and it's died back down on the pepper a little bit. Is backed off the pepper a little bit. So um, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate where we're at with this. Um, guys, make sure you tune in to Boss Talks on the Rooftop on YouTube. Tune in on Instagram on Kingpin KP Lux or Facebook Kingpin Luxury Accessories. So, oh, and remember, pick up your Kingpin lighter at kingpinluxury.com or go to if you're in Dallas, go to your nearest cigar lounge and just ask them. This single flame torch is really precise, and it's very slick and fits in your pocket really easy. So, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. So, yeah. So, guys, It's tax season, right? So, guys, make sure you file your taxes. Go to Tax Time Pros. Tell them Kingpin sent you, and they'll make sure you're well taken care of, so we can keep putting smoke up in the air. Make sure we don't have IRS knocking at our doors, because there's a lot going on, and I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Right. So, guys, those of you that just tuning in, joining in, this is Cigar Versus. We had Christopher Odom on earlier with us. He's our resident cigar sommelier, and he was indulging in the Judge. So it's the Judge versus the Blue. The Blue is 2025 Cigar of the Year by Cigar Snob, and then the Judge was 2024 by Cigar Aficionado, the Grand Robusto in size. So we're in this space of, does size matter? And if it does matter, to what effect? What is your size preference? Now, guys, I'm not a fan of the guys that do the really big ring gauges, the 70, the super whatever. Come on, man. Why are you putting all that in your mouth? I just stop it. Stop it. Not for just the look or whatever, right? You big smoke, big stogie, right? You know, big smoke. I get it. But honestly, for me, I don't get the full flavor that is that you're actually supposed to get or indulge in when you go up the larger ring size. And maybe it's me. Maybe I just hadn't found that, right? It's the look for you. I can dig it. I can dig it. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I love that. So that's what I mean. Like it's the look. I feel like it's the look for most people. For most people that are smoking the really big ring gauges, the 70s, you going past 62 or 65s, and I mean, okay, okay, we get it. You're a big smoker, right? But for me, like, without putting anybody out there, is like there's a particular brand that has a large box press, and I'm just like, man, this will be a great smoke for me if it's in a smaller ring gauge. Just because when you cut it, then it kind of unravels a little bit, and then it gets loose leaves whenever you're puffing it on it a little bit. Y'all can tell I'm going through some things. My allergies are all jacked up. We're in Dallas, Texas, so it's been hot, cold, hot, cold, cold, hot, cold, right? So I got my hoodie on, and I end up rolling up my sleeves, and then I got my sleeves on, and I end up being colder than cold, and so then I'm like, all right, whatever. So yeah, um, as you can see, when I blow the smoke out, one nostril is struggling, the other nostril goes clear, full airflow, right? So yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, so guys, what say you? The Judge versus um, Blue. And you know what? I wonder. I wonder. In those in LA, hey man, don't, hey. I'm going stupid. Okay, I'm going dumb right now. So right now, what I'm gonna ask you is a very serious question. Um, I don't gangbang, but I will reduce the four, the six, the trade. No, no. I'm sorry, but for real, if you're from Compton or Bompton, most bloods like to say, all right, are you smoking the blue? Is are you are you smoke like you can tell me. You can tell me. You can tell me for real. Like tell me, cause like I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, because the alternative is to smoke the judge, right? Double entendre, double meaning, right? Smoke the judge. So, all right, I'm sorry. It's stupid, right? It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. But hear me out though. Don't block me though. So to to my OGs that was out in them streets, gang bang. Like, hey, you missing out if you don't smoke the blue, man. And then it's a double mean. Like, come on, come on, come on. I wonder if Snoop, you smoking blues, bro? You smoking the blues? I'm just saying, hey, 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 hey. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I grew up in urban, right? So I grew up in urban, and like hearing people talk about, we used to play Let It Be, right? And it was like, I don't know at what age was I when I was like, oh, that's a Crip and a Blood thing, huh? Here I am, just thinking we just, hey, you say a word with a B, you get slug, like seeing the slug bug, boom, get to hit your cousin, hit one of your homies that you're playing the game with. So I ain't never really, like, you know what I'm saying, put it all together, but that ain't my world, that ain't my structure, that ain't how I rock. So what's good, everybody on TikTok, Tiki Talk. So guys, those of you that join me on YouTube, we're also live on TikTok and live on IG. KP Kingpin Luxury, KP Lux follows there on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share the channel. Subscribe, dog. Subscribe. And we are doing a versus. My Father's Blue versus My Father's the Judge. If you're just not joining us, we had our resident sommelier, Christopher Moore Odom, on, and he was smoking the Judge. And we actually have kind of the similar experience and palate when it comes to it. Like this, My Father's Blue has really got me re-engaged with it, falling in love with you, looking ass. So it's really got me going back into it, right? Um, I've always enjoyed My Father's the Blue, but I really indulge in the Judge. So I indulge in the Judge so much so that I can't keep it in my humidors. Just like a few of my other go-tos and favorites from other brands. Like I enjoy them so much that I can't keep them in my humidor. So um, I have to put them over to the side, right? Because these are like, okay, we are going to smoke these today, and we're gonna smoke these other ones later. But I also I really do love my boutique brands and those that put time into their craft are near and dear to my heart. But we wanted to jump out there and talk about a versus since they just released the Cigar of the Year 2025, and Cigar of the Year 2024 was the Judge. Cigar of the Year by Cigar Snobs was My Father's the Blue. So we're doing 1A, 1B. Which one is your 1A? Which one is your 1B? So that is what this review is really about. Um, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, share the channel, comment, beat it up in the comments. Tell me what your preference is. What are your thoughts? If I don't know what I'm talking about, shut the hell up. but no, your palette is your palette, right? It's not one size fits all. So I want you to really engage and really try these brands out as we roll out these reviews. I'm gonna be reviewing all kinds of different things. We're gonna do versus once we make that decision of which verses. So those of you that have stuck it out with us while we're riding out through these technical difficulties and able to get some nuggets. This episode is going to be posted live. I'm keeping it up. I'm gonna re clip it, resend it, and you guys can get it. So stay tuned, stay locked in with me on YouTube. Boss Talks on the Rooftop. Guys, thank you for joining our channel. And thank you for checking us out. Check out our brother Christopher Moore Odom on IG, and go visit him at Cigars on 35, where he manages and event curates the experiences for that particular establishment. Again, and shout out to our brother Real Spill and Honey Gray. It was their birthday celebration yesterday at El Jefe Cigar Lounge. So I want to send major love, mad love, shout outs to them for inviting us out, having us there, and allowing us to enjoy your celebration and celebrating them. So if you see those guys today, this week, anytime this month, give them a birthday cigar, right? Give them a birthday cigar. Everybody understands, like in this cigar industry, cigars are to be celebrated and enjoyed. And if you are in this industry, this is not a negative type of environment. This is a positive environment. We always do positive vibes, nothing but positive energy going forward throughout 2026. There's a lot of negative going on already in 2026, and we're not gonna subscribe or download into any negative banks that are out there. So guys, if you see my brothers, my sisters of the leaf, hey, pass them on a gift, pass them on some love. And guys, remember, storms don't last, but your home should. Peace. Two fingers.